There's nothing quite like getting to celebrate homecoming. Up in Royal, Iowa, a community that lost its high school 4 years ago, they're still getting in on those festivities. KTIV's Connor Trett has more.
Clay Central Everly lost their middle school and high schools back in 2019, but one thing that never left was their school spirit. So since 2022, the school has been hosting Homecoming Week, complete with a Spirit Week, pep rallies, and parades. And despite not having a homecoming game to attend in Royal, Iowa, the Clay Central Everly School came out in full force to celebrate their version of homecoming.
We decided to bring it back last year as a celebration of so many things. This school has survived, and we are now feeling more like we can thrive. And we've worked super hard to improve curriculum. We've hired new staff, put new programs into place. So we just want the world to know we are alive and well, and we're an awesome school.
And this year, we're doing it up in a big way, just showing support for our small school, but letting them know that even though we're small, we're mighty, and we've got a lot of support.
Leading up to the homecoming parade and pep rally, CCE had a full Spirit Week with themed days and contests throughout the week. And the current students even got a history lesson.
Started on Monday, and we had dress-up days, we have poster contests, we did a lot of different things, and bringing back, showing them our Maverick Pride song and talking about what happened in the past and all of our pictures that we put up as far as different cheer squads and dance teams and all of our football and basketball and volleyball pictures we've put up of past seasons, and it's just been really fun and heartwarming to see them learn about us.
Despite having just 63 enrolled students, the CCE school and surrounding community showed off their Maverick Pride.
Is something to celebrate, and they need to have that experience, because since we don't have a football game to go to, they can have the experience of the parade and being a school to show their spirit, to be the Mighty Mavericks. And that's what we've always tried to tell the kids, that being a small school doesn't mean that you're not mighty and powerful.
In Royal, Iowa, Connor Trett, KTIV News 4.
Now, despite not having a homecoming football game to attend, CCE will have games for their students to play tomorrow afternoon.